And I'm going to tell you a story. And the story is called He Had It by His Lips.
He had it by his lips.
Yeah, it was by his lips, dude. Okay?
Okay.
Just one day, I hit up Andy, and I'm like, hey, dude, what are you doing? I need to talk to you. It's important. And he's like, hey, we'll bring some batteries. Xbox full. We're assassins. And I'm like, batteries for what? I don't know if I'm going to get out of the car. He's like, okay. So I jump in my ride. I take off. I go to Jack in the Box and get a chicken sandwich and French fries and a soda for $3.20. And it was a Sprite. It was so good, too. I really could use a fucking soda right now. Anyways, that shit don't take lottery tickets. Anyways, there's a cop. Fuck. Everywhere. Anyways, so then I go to Andy's, right? And he comes out and shit. He gets in the car and sits down. And I'd smoked half a joint of chronic when I was in the line at Jack in the Box. And so I saved the other half for him, whatever. Because I'm that nice.
Yeah, good people.
We now agreed. Anyways, so I'm like, a fool. There's a cop behind me. I scrape my rim on the bricks in front of...
Man.
I'm fucking tripping out. I turn the car off really quick. I'm tripping. There's a car all the way at the other end of the street. He's almost at the other corner, you know? I'm tripping out. He's like, what the fuck? You just fucked your rims up. I don't care about that. There's cops, you know? I got stoned at Jack in the Box. Tripping. And then he started laughing. And I'm like, don't trip, though. I saved you the other half of the joint, right? And I was like, but you can only take 3 hits. That's it. And he was like, okay. Really, I only let him take 3. So, I'm eating my chicken sandwich. I put taco sauce, whatever. Taking a drink. I tell him about my bugs that I have on me. They're not real bugs. They were psychological bugs. My friend said in an email. Anyways, it's another story, but the thing is that
So to be continued.
he's tripping out. He's tripping out on the bug issue while he's 3 hits off my chronic joint, right? 3.
Right.
I'm eating. And
I'm eating.
I'm like, dog, do you know my passwords? And he's like, what? Do you know my passwords? To what? Everything. No. You don't know my passwords all of a sudden. He's like, I'm sorry, dude. No? And I'm like, fuck me. Fuck my life. I'm like, wicked. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then I was like, if it's not this, then it's this. And he's like, yeah. But you changed it for Xbox, though, and da-da-da. This isn't about that. So he's like, okay. And then I was like, okay, this is what I need you to do. And he's like, what? I need you to update my Facebook status when I die, like 10 days after. And I want you to say, hey, they have Facebook in heaven, or they have Wi-Fi in heaven. I'm not sure, And he's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, no. And that's all I want you to say. I was like, don't comment on anything. Just say that. And then, every 6 months, I'll have a list of things that I want you to just throw out there.
Just keep going.
And I was like, but by the way, my Facebook password is different than every other password. I was like, but it'll be written down in a book. Probably under my bed or maybe just somewhere. I was like, I'm not sure yet. And then he's like, okay, I got it. And I was like, cool. He's like, so you want to go play zombies? And I'm like, no.
No, serious.
And we were sitting there and chopping it up a little bit, maybe an hour or so. Cops, And then I'm like, all right, dude. I was like, I'll come outside and play zombies for an hour. Just a little while. Then I'm out. And he's like, all right, cool, come on. So we go in his room, we smoke, and we play some zombies. Oh, wait. Fuck! I always fuck stories up. Before we get out of the car, this is the whole
No,
This
the
was the
point of
whole plot.
story.
Yeah. Fucking dumbass. I skip it. Who does that? This bitch. Ugh. Only in America.
Only in America.
Okay. So, anyways.
Oh, shit.
What are cops?
No, that's in your
Oh.
recording.
Okay, so, anyways. As I'm getting out, I'm grabbing my purse and I'm like unplugging my shit. You know, I seen something on the floor over there by his shoe. And I'm like, hey. I'm like, what is that? And he's like, what is what? And I'm that thing right there by your foot. I was like, it looks like a butt or something. And he's like, what is it? And I was like, I don't know, fool. It's by your foot. Fucking find out. He so he picks it up.
What is it? Come on. Come on, Daddy, spit it out.
This is the best part.
This is the best part.
He picks it up, fool, and it looks like a bud, like a bud, but it's dark, okay? And he picks it up and he had it by his lips.
He had it by his lips.
He smelled it.
It was shit.
It was dog. And he was like, ah! And he threw it out the window. And then he's like, oh, fuck, you know. And I was like, you had it by your lips. I was dying, fool. I was dying left in my stomach and I couldn't breathe. I started crying.
Tell me that part right now.
I know. Wait, I'm not finished. And he goes, dude, that's fucked up. And I was like, you had it by your lips. I was like out of the car laughing, and he's like, it's crazy. He's like, I smelled something the whole time we were in the car. And he's like, I was tripping out in my head. I was having a conversation with myself saying, it can't be her. It can't be her. It can't be. And I was like, boy, my hair's still wet. I took a shower before I came. He's like, I know that's what you said, but I was tripping out, smelled like dog shit. And I was like, and you had it by your lips. Oh, fuck no.
Oh, my Jesus.
I hope everybody got that. Andy had it by his lips. Outro. Ytown.